Hello my friends, I'm Josh Mason, and in this video we're going to be talking about plant lectins and what you can do to avoid them. We're back for another edition of Detox in the Kitchen. Today I want to give you a simple little health hack, okay? Life-changing health hack for some of you, depending on your blood type, depending on your sensitivity. You've probably never heard of these things, or maybe you have, if you've heard of Dr. Gundry or seen the new craze about plant lectins, but I want to teach you about them real quick. Plant lectins are found in nuts, seeds, beans, grains, and they're actually found in almost everything, all animal meats, tissues, and mostly all plants, but they're found in higher concentrations in nuts, beans, seeds, and grains. And what they are they're anti-nutrients. So in nature, everything wants to live, right? So if a plant doesn't have a way of defending itself in nature by barking, growling, running, fighting the way any other animal does, it has to release some sort of chemical or some sort of anti-nutrient in order to convince predators to not eat it. For instance, if an animal or some sort of coyote, maybe a coyote, or let's say a bear or some type of animal in nature were to eat a plant that is high in lectins, that animal is going to get lethargic, tired, heavy. A deer, for instance. And that animal is going to have a tougher time surviving in nature. And right away it's going to know, oh wow, that plant made me tired and lethargic. I have a much less of a chance of surviving out here in this crazy world. I'm not going to eat that plant anymore. And this way, that plant has a way of saving its seed, of protecting its replicative, its way that it replicates, right? So what lectins do to many people, especially people who are chronically ill, is it inflames the gut, okay? It causes all kinds of crazy immune system responses and basically flares up the immune system 24/7. And I ate tons of plant lectins on the beginning of this journey. My first year of detox, I literally had quinoa, wild rice. I was loading up on grains. Almost every power pudding recipe that you'll see in the beginning of my days here were done with grains. And eventually I learned about plant lectins, and I decided to just give it 60 days, no lectins, and my health completely went to the next level. I was already doing well, but it completely shot up to the next level. Inflammation went down, my brain got more clear, and it was just beautiful to reach that new level of health. The main contributing factor was again switching off, turning away lectins from my diet. So the foods that, like the grains that are okay is white rice, and you want to soak white rice. A lot of other nuts, seeds, and grains and beans you can actually pressure cook, soak, sprout, and pressure cook, or just soak and sprout, fermenting. All of these types of things help with the removal of lectins, but it's never 100%. I always encourage people to go on a complete lectin avoidance diet, avoiding nuts, seeds, beans, and grains, even if they're pressure cooked, even if they're soaked and sprouted, for about 60 days and see what it does to you. I believe O blood types are actually more sensitive to lectins than AB blood types. And so if you're an O blood type, you may want to even consider it more strongly. Another thing you can do once you're done with that 60-day phase of clearing out lectins from your diet, and you can also read Dr. Gundry's work, excellent book. But another thing you can do is you can check out Lectin Protect. This is from Supreme Nutrition. They're a really awesome company. Bladderwrack, okra, larch bark are the 3 ingredients, and they actually bind to lectins. So if you're going to reintroduce plant lectins into your diet after your 60-day period of avoiding them as much as possible, you can take 2 or 3 of these with your meal. So that's what I started doing. I have lectins every once in a while, but for the most part, I am still on a lectin avoidance diet. Give it a try. It's an amazing health hack, especially if you're dealing with chronic illness, inflammation, Lyme disease, heavy metal toxicity, chronic fatigue. It can really, really take you to the next level of health. Give it a try. Peace.